welcome back. Today's lesson is about triads, and you're going to learn about the two different forms that we write and identify triads in this level, and what notes from the scale we actually use to build a tonic triad. So let's go over to crescendo so I can show you some examples. To start with, I'm just going to write out our C major scale because we're going to be talking about our C major tonic triad first. So again, the scale is a group of 8 notes in succession. This one is ascending only. And in C major, remembering our key signature lesson, there is no sharps or flats for C major key signature, so we could leave that empty. Now, when we're writing triads, we use specific notes for our tonic triad. We use, and I'm just going to put a symbol underneath that we use our tonic, our first note. We use the third note, which is also called the mediant. And we use the fifth note of the scale in order to make a triad, and that fifth note is called the dominant. So to write a triad, I'm just going to put it at the very end here. A C major triad would be the notes C, E, and a G. And that's also called the tonic triad for this key, the tonic triad for this scale. Now, there's 2 ways to write this, and you'll be asked to identify whether or not the first way that I just showed you is called the solid or the blocked form. The second way to write this out would be called the broken form, where you would just write the C, E, and the G in a melodic form rather than a harmonic form. We learned the difference between melodic and harmonic in the last lesson when we're doing intervals. So with the triads, it could be solid or blocked, or you would call it the melodic form. So this is a C major triad. Now, what if we were to change keys? So we've been learning the key of C major, F major, and G major for this level. I'm just going to draw a G major key signature in. And let's just write that scale out, starting on G for G major. We have our 8 notes. Whoops, that went up too high. We need the F, sharp, and G. Okay, and with getting my text here, the notes that you would use for G major tonic triad would be this first note, the G, the third note, or the mediant, which is B, and the dominant note, which is the fifth note, and it's the D. So if we were to write this out in, I'm just going to grab that again. If we were to write this out in a solid or blocked form, the G major triad, tonic triad, would look like that, G, E, D all stacked. For the melodic form, it would be written side by side, G, B, D. That's the melodic form for your G major triad. The last key that you need to do for this level in triad writing would be F major. And for that, I need the B flat. And then we're going to write out the F major scale so that we can identify which notes would make up the triad. So again, getting my text, we're going to use the tonic note, which is F. We're going to use the mediant note, which is A. And we're going to use the dominant note, which is C. And then we'll write our F major tonic triad in blocked form or solid form. And then again in its broken melodic form, F-A-C. So basically, they may ask you questions in this course as to name the root or the tonic of the triad. So in this particular case, you know that F is a tonic. So in this chord, you would name F as the tonic note. If they asked you to name the third, you would write beside it the A. The second note of the triad is the third. And if they asked you to name the letter name for the fifth of this triad, you'd write C in. They will also give you, I'm just going to take this away and actually take away the key signature too. They will actually give you a sample triad, and they will ask you to name the root of each solid chord. So in this triad, you would say C was the root. Then they may give you this as an example, name the root of this tonic triad, and you would say F. And last example is, actually it's not the last, it was one more we did, name the root, and that would be G. They will also throw in an A minor triad, because earlier in this book you did do an A minor natural form scale. So in this case, for this triad, you look at the very bottom note, the first note of the triad, and you would say A was the root or the tonic. Another way they would write this is they may give you one note and say, if this was the bottom note, what key signature should you write in? So G is the bottom tonic note for a triad. So you would end up writing the F sharp in. I'm not going to transpose that one now. If they gave you an F and said, what would the key signature be for if this note was the tonic note for the triad, you would draw in B flat, because F major has a B flat in it, and you're seeing F as that tonic note. Okay, so yeah, again, if you have any questions about this lesson, please let me know. But the exciting news is that was Unit 7, and your Level 1 only goes up to Unit 8. But Unit 8 is a review. I'm looking at it here. It's just a review. You're doing some music analysis, so you can go back if you forget some of the things that you look for in music analysis. But it's just a review, so you are officially done the Celebrate Theory Level 1. And at this point, your teacher is probably going to give you some fake tests just to make sure that you're ready for the final exam. If you've been working through this course and you do not have a teacher and you wish to have any of your work marked, please let me know, because you can always email me a PDF or a JPEG of the work you were doing, or if you had any questions on any pages, and I'd be happy to help you and guide you through that. So just let me know. But congratulations, you are now done Celebrate Theory Level 1. Join me for Level 2 in the next video series. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.